everybody, before we get started on the program today with Cindy West from the AfterburnerRadio.com, she'll be along in a minute. But first I want to tell you about a place that is almost my second office, and that is Los Domingos in the Quality Inn. A great Mexican restaurant that I think I spend more time in there than Max, the owner. Max Atla and his family are just great people, and they run a great establishment. And I have had I've had breakfast, lunch, and dinner in there. Been to meetings and the chamber meetings and everything, and it's just my it's my place to be. And the food is just great, and I invite you to try it. Los Domingos in the Quality Inn on Main Street in Barstow. You'll be glad you did. Well, hello there, folks. It's TGIF again, and that's just kind of like ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream, but it's this TGIF that we're happy about.
That we're screaming about.
Yes, only 2 more days of work this week. So, we're getting short. Well, how are you today, Cindy West? I'm Bill Cohn, by the way. This is Cindy West from the AfterburnerRadio.com, where the hits just keep on coming.
I am great. I think that I should change my name.
You do?
Yeah, because you're Bill.
Bill.
And Billy is Billy.
Billy. And you could be silly.
Or I could be Billiam. Like the more formal form of Bill would be Billiam.
Billiam.
Right?
Bill,
so
Billy, and Billiam.
Billiam West.
I like that. But then I'm easily pleased.
You are. Oh my gosh, you are a dream to work with. Because you're just like, yay, everything goes.
Heck, go for it.
Why not?
That's right. Well, friends, if you're in the market for adopting a pet, I must say that political correctness has wormed its way into that profession of the folks that house those pets who are offering them for adoption.
Like pet shelters?
Yes.
Okay.
They will now ask you things like, well, what gender of pet do you prefer? What gender dog? You know. Because Fido over there has been deciding he can't make up his mind who he is.
But how do you know?
Well, I don't know.
Especially with a cat.
Well, why can't you just
How
say...
the heck do you know what's going on in a cat's brain?
You don't, man. They ain't never going to let you know either.
Cats look at you like they're going to kill you, and then they just want to be pets sometimes.
That's it.
Okay.
Other than that, leave me alone or I'm going to claw you to death.
I don't know how anyone would know. Because gender's an expression, correct?
I think
it is how one views themselves.
But in today's society, it implies that you may be something else other than a male or a female. Yeah,
but I don't know how. Okay, stop. My brain's hurting.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
You see the smoke coming out? Do you smell the burning?
We can't be having that because that's a pretty deep subject, you know.
That's confusing. That's very confusing to me. Because I think that I think the assumption is that a person's gender is the same as their sex unless otherwise stated. How's that? So if an animal can't state it, then how do you know?
Well, that burning...
There we go.
...was an indication that something important was being formed up there in that mind because she somehow got it out.
Bloop, bloop going on in there.
I thought you were just drowning.
No, that was the soup in my head.
Okay. Well, we have some other exciting news today also. You know how you sometimes like to hire independent
contractors?
Contractors.
Okay, yeah.
And I sound like Joe Biden, don't I? Anyway.
Are you going to start touching me on my shoulders?
And I'm only a year younger than he is, so we all understand what's going on. Independent contractors, the government has its standards.
Right.
They have this test, and whether he's a contractor or employee.
Right.
And you say, well, why does that matter? Well, simply because it costs the business on the average of about 30% more
Yeah.
to have employees other than an independent contractor.
Right.
So California has decided that we're not going to mess around with that federal stuff anymore. We have come with the Fed's got a sheet this long of the questions to ask. California has 3 questions.
Yeah, you're really making my brain hurt.
Yeah, 3 questions.
Oh, 3's easy. Okay.
And this will go into if you have somebody as an independent contractor and he does not have a business or other clients that he does this particular job for you,
Okay.
then he's an employee.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then of course all your travel agents and all that stuff will remain the same, but this is going to affect a whole bunch of folks who are in the sales industry and things
Right.
like that. And that of course means more cash for the kitty in California.
Is that what are the 3 questions? That's for Monty Python. You may not pass until these.
Well,
answer these 3
one
questions.
question is: are you working under the authority of a business? And I forgot what the second one was.
Okay, but that's the big one though.
Yeah.
Because if let's say you clean house, and you only clean house for one person because you're just trying to make a little side money, then that would mean you're an employee.
I think that probably would.
Yeah.
That would.
As opposed to, though, I guess if you have several people you clean house for. So if you're cleaning house for only one person, make sure you add somebody else.
What I think this new law is going to do, it's going to create a whole bunch of lawbreakers, just the way Prohibition did.
But it's okay to break the law in California.
Oh, that's right. You can rob a bank or whatever if you're from out of the country and you're not a citizen, and then they say, well, we're not going to turn you over to anybody. Hit the road.
Get out of here.
Wow. My head's hurting.
Ooh,
It's
leaking.
contagious.
It's leaking.
Oh no!
We need earplugs to keep the soup in.
I need all that stuff up there. It's evaporating now.
It's just California is just nuts. It is just nuts.
It is. It is. I think what they're trying to do really is
Drive us all crazy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I don't think they want to take a vote. I think they're trying to secede from the union just by laws and everything else. Yeah, because
regular law breaking.
Yes, because they're defying the federal government on just about everything that they pass.
Right.
Anymore.
So instead of saying we secede, the federal government's going to go, get out of here. We're sick of you.
Exactly.
You can't be a part of this
We're
anymore.
Cutting you off. Okay.
But I'm an American. What if they do secede? Then I'm not an American anymore.
That's right.
Oh, I don't like that.
No, you have to.
I'm
You're
proud
gonna have to
to
get in
be
your car and drive to
American.
Arizona. And I'd like asylum in your country,
Yeah.
please. Joe, can you imagine that?
Wow, it's nuts. Anyway.
If you're getting a headache, join the club.
We're sorry.
Yeah. And I was getting so bad that I thought the phone was ringing, but obviously.
I thought I heard it too.
Did you?
But that was just our soup in our heads.
That's what's happening. Okay. Now you had some pressing issues.
I have
that you had wanted to talk about today, and I've been stealing the microphone.
No, you should have it. So there is a self-defense class that's going to happen in Barstow. If you're in Barstow, yeah, just similar to this, and it's through Park and Rec. It's for women, and it's a women's self-defense and personal safety course, ages 13 through adult, perfect for like a mother-daughter scenario, for a mother-daughter to go to class together. Wouldn't that be great?
Wait a minute. What if somebody identifies with being a woman?
I'm just going to keep reading because I don't know how to answer that.
It's just nothing but headaches.
I don't know how to answer that. So it begins October 2nd. Here's the bonus. It's a 6-week class. It's every Wednesday night from 6:30 to 8:30. So you would think, oh, that's going to be very pricey because it's such a, it's a lot of classes. It's only $50 for a 6-week self-defense course to help keep you safe. We have, I say we because I'm also in the group, it's called a fit suit, and it's
A who?
it's called a fit suit.
Fit suit.
Somebody puts on the suit, and then you can beat the peewad.
Oh wow! What a
Yeah.
great class!
It's fun to beat the peewad out of people.
Yeah, peewad. And that's a great word.
Yeah.
Let me see. I was going to say, this class is taught by a premier self-defense artist.
Yeah, she is a 5-time world champion, 8th degree black belt. Linda Puglisi is teaching the class. And you sign up at the Cora Harper Center on Barstow Road, and the first 50 people or not 50, it says 30. First 30 people to register get a gift. And I know what the gift is, and you're going to want it, because I want one, and I don't have one yet.
Wow.
So sign up. It's going to be great. We have a good group of black belts that will be there to help Linda teach the class. If you think, I don't think I could do that for 2 hours, it's not 2 hours of like cardio fitness training. It's not. It's self-defense training, including conversational stuff about talking about scenarios and things you need to look out for and stuff like that. And I know that in 2 situations where I believe somebody was intending to do harm to me, but I was able to do the things that you need to do to deter.
Good.
People were following me and my daughter out of Walmart one night. Very, very close behind. 4 of them. And I just turned around and I looked at all 4 of them right in the face. And they went split off, and 2 went that way and 2 went that way. As soon as I looked them in the face. That's all it took.
So they didn't try to surround you. They just split.
They just went straight out to the side, like not even to walk around us. They went straight out to the sides.
So we were not prepared for confrontation. I mean, with us, we may have confrontated you.
Confrontated.
But we would.
I love it. That's like a Cindyism. I love that.
Yes, sir, Rebob. This is the convoluted English class right here.
But it teaches you how to carry yourself in a way that people don't look at you as a victim too.
Yes, that's right.
People are looking for certain things when they look to do harm to somebody, and so she'll teach you those things. So it's really going to be fun because she's an incredible, fun, amazing, world-class athlete, and you will have a great time, and you will learn tons of stuff, and you will feel more confident and more prepared.
Yeah, that's great. And how many times you've seen the movie when the guy comes up and says, "Hey, buddy, what are you doing in this neighborhood, huh? Hey, we're going to make you sorry that you ever came down this street. Hey, ain't that right, Charlie?" Yeah. And then the guy turns around.
Accents!
The guy turns around, stares him down, and whops him, all 4 of them, or how many,
Right.
Yeah, that's great. And you say, well, this is going to be a good movie.
So, Cora Harper Fitness Center, it starts October 2nd. Get registered early before the class fills up.
That's a good class. And that, as I said, that lady knows what 8 times,
5-time world champion.
5-time world champion.
8th degree black belt.
8th degree black belt. That is amazing.
Yeah. And the classes will be held in Jasper Park in Grandview. We have a fantastic dojo there with mats, so we can throw each other around and all kinds of stuff.
Ah, great.
Yeah.
How long have you been involved in this?
I've been training under Linda for 13 years.
Oh, I better behave myself.
You always behave yourself.
13 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got addicted.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with that, because if you didn't want to do anything else, it's got to be great for your health.
Oh, absolutely. I feel much younger now than when I started 13 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was not in good shape when I started. I couldn't even do a leg lift when I started, and we do leg lifts in class. So she just showed me how to do a modified leg lift, and now I can do leg lifts. So, yeah. It's great for your brain too, because you have to be in the moment, and you have to focus on what you're doing, which is so difficult to do nowadays because we have constant distractions. There's 2 computer monitors here, and I have my phone, and your phone's probably right over there.
Yeah, it's right in my pocket.
Look at how distracted the life is. So it really does help you focus, helps you kind of clear out your brain and reset it.
But actually, to tell you the truth, the only thing that's on these monitors is flowers.
It's true. Right now,
on both of them.
You had your top secret stuff on there. And your eye come in, he's like, oh.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We had to cover up the comics.
Are there comics on the internet?
No, this is ones yeah.
Are there? Like
Yeah,
Sunday Funnies?
There must be.
There probably is the Sunday
Yeah,
Funnies somewhere.
yeah. But I download comic books, see, and read them, from the 50s.
Oh,
Margot the Magnificent.
and then Archie's.
Ming the Merciless.
Oh.
Ming the Merciless.
Is that a real one, or you make that up?
Ming the Merciless was a character from a faraway planet that Flash Gordon was his arch rival. Yeah, that's it. Well, let me get. I'll take some of these things. You can have some of them. But we got to mention this because there's a whole lot of stuff coming on.
I got a good one.
In September.
I got a good one.
Tonight, actually, starting at, what time does that start? I don't know what time it starts. It doesn't say. Anyway.
Just show up.
The rodeo is tonight. The Marine Corps rodeo is tonight and tomorrow. So be sure to see that. It's at the Barstow. It doesn't even say where it is.
No.
But I happen to know where it is.
Idle Spurs from 5:30 to 7.
That's the kickoff.
That's the kickoff. That already happened.
That was yesterday, yeah. So this is at the Marine Corps stables. I don't know what that road is.
On the Marine base, right?
But you go out I-15 or I-15 or I-40, and you'll see the signs sending you to the Nebo Marine Base is where it is. That's
okay, can I do this one?
Yes, you can.
I'm sorry. This is a Creedence Clearwater Revival band, tribute band, at the PAC at the Barstow Community College. It's called Born on the Bayou. It's tomorrow night, Saturday, 7 p.m. So it's an incredible, top-notch theater. You should go.
Yes, it is, and I'm sure they're going to be very good because those tribute bands that they booked into the PAC are really good. On the same day, the 21st, there is a Well Woman Holistic Retreat at Casa del Oasis. Now, there's going to be all kinds of stuff in there that I can't pronounce.
Yoga, aromatherapy.
Dress code.
Dress code?
What's under dress code?
It says drum circle. It's a very cursive-y font, so it's okay. And the ink is light. Yeah. Introduction to Reiki, neuropathy healing, or because it's not neuropathy, right? It's neuropathy. Meditation, lunch, and afternoon tea.
Oh, great. At Casa del Oasis, where it may be on there. Tell me where that is, but I have no idea.
It's in Newberry.
Is it in Newberry Springs?
It's on Javelin Road. Or
that's where the painting class is too.
Yeah, that's where the painting class is on the 28th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Yeah, and then don't forget the 5K splash on tomorrow at the outlet. At the outlets, it's going to be a run, walk, all ages welcome.
Crawl. If you get near the end and you can't make it, just crawl.
Yeah, but you got to make it to the finish line one way or the other.
Yeah. Maybe you get an Uber. I'm excited about Calico Days because I miss it frequently, and I like to go.
Are you going this year?
I'm going to go. So it's next weekend, the 28th and 29th, 9 to 5. They're going to have live music, stage shows, shops, kids' old-time games, gunfights, card room and blacksmith competition, Old West encampments, mining workshop, more. Go out there.
Yeah, blacksmith competition. Now that would be something different to watch.
They're always hitting those horseshoes. It's always a horseshoe they're working on too. Why?
Every Western TV series always had town blacksmith.
Yeah, you have to have one.
It's
like going to the tire shop.
You have
to have a tire shop.
Yeah.
And they're going to have a miners triathlon and the annual burro run. It's only $10 to get in if you're an adult. If you're a child, $5.
They're going to have a tobacco spitting contest?
Don't they usually have like seed spitting or something? Costume contest.
Well, it's going to be fun. Calico is always a good time, whether they have Calico Days or not. It's a great place to go out there and have a good time. So pack up the family and head for the Old West.
Head on out to the Old West.
That's it.
Stake your claim.
Yeah, it's it. There's some silver in them bar hills still. But you can't get it out because it's too expensive, they say.
Yeah, when you take the train ride, they'll tell you that it costs more to remove it than it's worth.
Yeah.
I don't know. I figure if I went in myself and just got it out myself and processed it, then maybe it would be worth it.
Yeah, if you got a little pick.
I mean, I can't go into the negative, right?
No.
So, I don't know. Maybe commercially, yeah, it's not cost effective.
I think if you went in there and started doing that yourself, they'd probably come tell you to stop that because it's our silver whether you can get it out or not, so keep your hands off of it.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is to get permission.
That's a good point.
I always like that one.
Except, however, there is a downside to that.
What?
Especially if you're stealing their silver.
Arresting?
And when they give their permission, I mean, when they give you, what do you get? When they give you forgiveness, you're in a cell. That's the downside.
So you just plead. So Tommy Lane, my husband, this morning says on the air, he used the phrase, negligent ignorance. And I thought, that's a perfect phrase. So maybe you could just plead negligent ignorance.
Attorneys of America, pay attention.
Excuse me, I plead negligent ignorance.
Of course. Yeah.
I'm thinking that's a doable one.
And what that means is a stupid person that doesn't know anything.
They didn't know any better, and so the bad thing happened because they was stupid.
Yeah, that's right. I'm stupid.
I got soup.
Well, this has been a very enlightening program, I know, and you will probably want to see several reruns of it so you can watch it when it goes on video on demand.
And share it with your friends. You can share this video.
Yes, you can. And you can send it to Marge back in Nebraska.
Send it to her.
She'll be happy to get it.
She'll be like, oh my gosh, these guys, so glad I don't live in California.
You know, every once in a while I'll move and hit the table leg on this and I'll think, oh no, it's an earthquake. You know,
we have them constantly.
Then I realize it's just me.
I felt one 2 nights ago. I was in bed and I felt an earthquake. So I got up the next morning and I looked and there were so many. There was like 10 that night. I don't know which one it was.
Wow.
And they were all still that whole Ridgecrest, Cerro Valley thing. Yeah.
Okay, folks. Thank you for joining us this Friday. We'll be back again on Monday with Billie Braun. I know she wasn't here last Monday, but we'll try to get her here Monday.
She's popular.
Yes, she is. She's a very busy woman. So we'll see you on Monday on the Billie Friends Show.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Lyons Flooring and Blinds in Barstow has the latest in waterproof flooring. All colors and styles from name brands like Mohawk, Shaw, and the originator U.S. Floors. A wide range of prices that will normally beat the box stores. The place to be, Bar 66, now open 4:30. The best bartenders, drink specials through the week. Great music, dancing, free pool on 3 tables, and karaoke on Monday from 9 to 1. Bar 66.